Good morning from Spunky. I can't wear my sunglasses because it messes up. I've got a new computer, guys. When I put them on, I can't see the screen. I can see these two screens, but I can't see this screen. So you're going to have to deal with my eyes today, guys. Unlucky for you. What are you guys saying this morning, man? We've got some sick tunes on the beatbox. Let me have a little cruise through the comments. And yeah, can you guys just let us know if you can hear me clearly, if the screen is clear, if the stream is working as it should be. Please let me know. Like I said, I bought a new laptop. My other laptop, which is just on the corner there. Can you guys see it? Just down here. It died. It did 6 years of very good service, my laptop. It made a lot of very cool videos. But I always kind of struggle with my laptop. It really didn't like sort of playing with 4K footage. So now I've got an all singing, all dancing new PC, which I didn't even really want. I can't stand setting up computers. It drives me crazy. But here we are with a new setup. So yeah, let us know if we're all good in the comment section. Obviously, we've got an absolutely sick car today. R32 GTST Type M. Absolute bad boy. Get her up on the screen. So yeah, what you guys saying this morning, man? Let me just cruise through the comments. See what we've got in here. Have a little slurp of me coffee. Obviously, Anushka sent out a newsletter this morning, just sort of highlighting some of the mods we were doing to the new Supra we got coming up. So hopefully you guys saw that. Really sick car, this. And yeah, immaculate condition. It's off the same guy that I bought the Jam Glanza from. Obviously, you guys know the Jam Glanza was super mint. And yeah, he's a very old friend of mine, and he's got absolutely sick cars. Yeah, this Supra's going to be really, really next level. So I hope you guys are going to like it once it comes up. So yeah, first person today was Mr. Tomali. He said, hey, how you doing this morning, brother? We got PJ. He says hot stuff. I think he's referring to me. What are you saying, PJ? Good morning, brother. We got Mr. Sproggy. We've got Bastian Hansen. He says hello and good luck to everyone. May the best person win. As you guys know, there's one winner today. Lots of hopefuls, but we're going to have one winner to take this bad boy R32 home. Whoever you are, I envy you already. We've got Mustafa Roshan from South Africa. Absolutely killing it, the South Africans. We've had a few more entries this time. It's never massive amounts because I know it's really expensive, the tickets out there. But yeah, big up our SA lovelies. Let me just scroll down the comments a bit more. We've got Danny Teager, absolute legend. Good morning. What's up, Bread Bim? We've got FPM Garage. We've got Tony Bui. He says, where have you been? I've been right here, brother. Just doing my comps. All means to an end's light at the end of the tunnel, as they say. And let me scroll down a bit more. We've got ZF0X. He's coming in from France. Obviously, you guys would have seen that Mr. Pierre last week won the R34 GTR. and we're currently just sort of in the process of kind of exporting it for him, doing all the paperwork and stuff. But that's going to be absolutely sick. R34 GTR in France, very, very cool. And he's kind of he's like Switzerland side. He's sort of right in the bottom corner of France. So, yeah, nice part of the world. So, yeah, big up Mr. Pierre. And bonjour to all the other French people in here. We're in my UK massive as well. Today we had quite a few UK and Irish entries on this R32. So, yeah, let us know if you're watching from the UK. Let's cruise down a bit more. Nico says, "Hi everyone, I'm watching from work in Austria." Shh, don't tell Nico's boss, everyone. And he says he's got 4 tickets and he needs that car. I think you're not alone, brother. But yeah, best of luck today for you, Mr. Nico. And then we've got Dalton coming in from Bavaria, Germany. Big up the German massive. You know, I'm a massive fan of Germany. Let me scroll down a bit more. We've got Clemens Hilbrand. Good morning to you, Mr. Clemens. We've got Craig. We've got RAE, Mr. Dutchy. We've got George from Cyprus. Good morning, George. Let me just cruise down a little bit more. Loads of you in here today. George says he didn't get the Supra, but I'm going to try and get the R32. So, yeah, you guys would have seen that Mr. Dimitri picked up the Supra from the UK about a week ago, and he drove it all the way back to Greece. I'll quickly show you guys on my Instagram. Pretty sick. The guy did 3,000 kilometers in an 800 horsepower wide body Supra. And when Dimitri arrived, he told us he'd only ever driven a Hyundai i10. So we were like, shit, man, this guy's only driven a 1.4 litre, and now he's getting into a 3 litre fully forged Supra and sending it all the way back to Greece. But he did very well. I'll show you on my Instagram. Super cool shots, this. So if we just cruise down a little bit here, we can see very good looking Greek. Mr. Dimitri, he obviously popped in and flew in with his friend to pick up the car. Very nice man. Obviously very happy. He paid £100 for this car, guys. He bought £100 worth of tickets. And the flight to the UK was more expensive than the car, which is kind of mad, isn't it? There he is. Very stellar gentleman. And here he was cruising out with his mate. I think his mate was more ecstatic than he was. His mate is literally loving life. And, yeah, that was them leaving. And look at this, guys. This is absolutely sick. So, yeah, this is Dimitri back in his hometown in Greece. Looking absolutely amazing. Kind of very surreal, that, isn't it? The guy won a Supra, and now it's like sitting on a paradise beach. Pretty sick. That was him on the Eurotunnel. Don't worry, that dent wasn't from the Supra. That dent was already there on the Sprinter. Someone did ask me that. There he is, filling up. Many fuel stops were required. I think he said he spent about €600 roughly on fuel, which is not too bad actually, considering the distance. And there they were. Obviously, you've got to put your McDonald's on your spoiler. Classic. They had a few problems with their headlights. The headlights randomly stopped working, but they managed to find a couple of French mechanics and get them working again. So they had one little gremlin. That was them parking, I think, in I forget whether Italy. Was it Italy? Yeah, Italy. Obviously, the car's very wide. It doesn't quite fit in car park spacing, so Dimitri was just trying to highlight how difficult it is to actually get in this car if you park it in a regular car park space, because it's very wide. There he was waiting for the ferry to go over to Greece from Italy. Oh, no. Where's he gone? One sec, my Instagram's gone crazy. Oh, no, I pressed the wrong one. Sorry. And there you go. There's a final shot of him in Greece. So yeah, really cool, man. What an amazing story. He's already taken it to Jack Meets. He says he's been like inundated. People have been like obsessing with him in Greece, obviously coming up to him, talking to him, and it's a pretty crazy experience to have such an incredible car in Greece. So yeah, that's Mr. Dimitri. Pretty goddamn sick. And the fact he managed to make it back, no one died. The car lasted, so I'm a very happy man. Obviously, these cars are very highly modified. You know, we do as best as we can to inspect them and make sure they're all gravy. But yeah, things can happen with these very highly modified cars. So the fact that all he happened was losing headlights over 3,000 kilometers, that was pretty good in my opinion. But yeah, sick. That's Mr. Dimitri. Obviously, if you go on my social media, you can follow him and sort of watch his progress. He put up a nice, it's on my stories. He put up a nice picture of the Supra park next to his bike at his house, which is really cool. So if you want to follow him, feel free. He's a super nice guy, guys. Right, let me scroll down the comments. We're doing a lot of gassing. Let me cruise down a bit more. We've got Niek coming in from Netherlands. And then Levi from New Zealand. He says, I sold my R32 in 2015 for 8,000 New Zealand dollars. Fuck, bruv. That's like, in English money now, that's like $4,000. So Levi's one of those old school people that knows what these cars used to cost. And he says he wants to win this one back and relive his boy racer days. Good analogy with that one. And Paul's in here. Paul McCulloch. He won a Nissan Silvia S15 previously. I think that's the right Paul. Let us know if you're the correct Paul. He goes, if my ticket wins, I'm donating the car to my friend who brought me down for the Silvia. It is Paul. So yeah, Paul came down with a bunch of mates to pick up the Silvia probably about 8 or 9 months ago. And he's saying if he wins today, he's going to give it to his friend that he came down to pick up the car with, the guy that gave him a lift. So that's very nice of Paul. So yeah, fingers crossed for Paul and his friends today. We've got quite a few Germans in here as always. As I always say, the Germans are the secret menaces of the world. They all appear to sort of abide by rules, but in reality, they're all nutcases. This is the truth. And then let me just scroll down a bit more. We've got London City events. Big up my London crew. We've got some UK Massive in here. Nice to see, guys. And George says, congrats to him for the Supra, but I was low-key triggered by the fact that he won a right-hand drive car in left-hand drive country. Yeah, don't worry about right-hand drive stuff. Obviously, we got the C63 at the moment. A few people said about it being right-hand drive, but when we do Japanese cars, they're all right-hand drive anyway, and no one says anything. So, yeah, it doesn't matter. I think right-hand drive is the best. I would say that. It's the same thing as Jeremy Clarkson. But yeah, there's a real magic about driving a right-hand drive car in a left-hand drive country. You really stand out. You know, if you go to a car show, people are going to come over and talk to you. That's just a fact. And it looks quite mad when you're driving around because it always seems like the passenger's driving. So it's quite funny if you can get your girlfriend or your whatever, whoever's in the passenger seat, they can stick their legs out the windows like that and pretend they're driving, which is always good fun. The only problem is when you get to a toll booth, if you're by yourself, which I was in Italy for a couple of days, you have to actually get out and go to the toll booth, which is a bit of a mission. But it really doesn't matter. And like I've said a million times, driving right, if you're used to left-hand drive and you learn right-hand drive, you're going to be a much better driver. I can actually now drift left-hand drive and right-hand drive. I'm not quite as good on left-hand drive, probably about 85% of my level as a right-hand drive drifter, but I can do it pretty good now. And yeah, I don't think it really matters what side it is. You know, like I said in the last live draw, if you ask a racing driver what's better, left or right, they're just going to say, well, whatever you give me, I'll drive. So yeah, don't worry. There's no like illegalities about driving right-hand drive in a left-hand drive country. You can literally drive them anywhere. So yeah, don't worry about it. Don't be a space cadet and start tripping out about what side of the wheel's on. It really doesn't matter, unless you're a schoolboy. And if you're a schoolboy, it's probably best if you stick to what you're used to. But we're all here to learn and increase our driving skills. So yeah, make sure you drive them right-hand drive and left-hand drive cars. They're all sick. Let's cruise down. We've got Al-Kazi. He's coming in from Austria, I believe, with 5 tickets. We've got loads of Dutch guys in here. Mr. 10 says right-hand drive is the best. Man knows. Jeremy Clarkson always said that, didn't he? He was always like, right is the right side. But yeah, obviously all Japanese cars are all right-hand drive. So if you're ever going to be buying a ticket on a Japanese import, it's going to be right-hand drive. Don't start looking to convert it. It's completely ridiculous. Just get used to it and send it. That is the best analogy. Anthony PX says, good day, John. Good morning, sir. How are you? He says, let's get a W for the broke students. Yeah, hopefully whoever wins it today isn't going to be a multi-millionaire. We did have one person, actually no one maxed out actually. We had one person buy 99 tickets. So they spent £990, which gives them how many tickets are in this? Is it 30, 38? Yeah, 3,800. So that would give them a 1 in 38 chance today. So we only had one nutcase in this competition who bought loads of tickets. I'm assuming he's probably quite wealthy. But like I always say, if you're not very wealthy, just get a couple of tickets, have some fun. If you win, great. If you don't, it's not the end of the world. Don't go spending your life savings on tickets. Just be a little bit sensible, please, as I always say. Yeah, we'll wrap it up in a bit, guys. I've been talking for about sort of 15-20 minutes. We'll start talking about the R32 and getting on with today's live draw. Unless you're driving a Lancia, yep, that's very true. All the Integrales, they were all left-hand drive. And I'm always sort of, you know, if I do find a nice left-hand drive car one day, some chap did offer me a RX-8 20B, which I wasn't kind of sure on the RX-8, because obviously in an RX-7 I would have snapped it up in 2 seconds, but I was a little bit hesitant on the RX-8, but really sick car. So I'm on the hunt for a left-hand drive car, if we do find some, or like a nice sort of Japanese import Porsche. You know, a lot of the Japanese actually like to import left-hand drive Porsches. They actually kind of like to stick to the sort of European side. So, yeah, if we ever get anything, I will keep an eye out. Obviously, right-hand drive is going to be the majority of cars because I'm from the UK, and obviously we mainly do Japanese imports. So, yeah, that's the score. But we've had people in left-hand drive countries win a lot of right-hand drive cars, and they absolutely love it. So, yeah, no tripping. And let me just cruise down a bit more, and we'll start talking about the 32. Stephen says, hi, I'm from South Africa, Cape Town. Bought a ticket for the R34, didn't win. So I hope I can take this one home with me. Yeah, you would have seen that Mr. Dimitri. Oh, no, it wasn't Dimitri. Mr. Pierre, sorry, from France, took home the R34. And in the next few weeks, once the car starts to sort of transition over to France, we'll get some snaps up and kind of document Pierre's adventure. But he's a very nice guy. If you guys look on the newsletter I sent back about a week ago, he's actually got a Citroen 2CV. So he's proper French, this guy. And the 2CV is like immaculate condition. It's like in a sort of orange paintwork. It's very cool. I like a 2CV. And so does Chris Harris. So yeah, Pierre's a proper cool French guy. Right, let's start talking about the 32 a little bit today, guys. I'm just trying to think if we had anything else on the old social media. And this is Jose's car. This left for Guam. I don't know if you guys remember about 2 months ago, it was a little bit complicated to ship this car because it had to go to a tropical island in the Philippines. So Jose is actually stationed in the U.S. military, and he's on the tropical island of Guam, which is like a tropical island which is miles and miles away from the Philippines. It's literally the most remote island you could possibly live on. So it took us a little while to kind of work out how to ship it there. We're actually shipping it there via America, and then it's actually going on a U.S. military ship to Guam in a container, which is pretty sick. And Jose is obviously very excited to receive this. So yeah, if you want to give him a follow, feel free. He's got a lovely family out there, a couple of kids as well, and they're all very excited to receive this car. Jose loves drifting as well, and he says there's not a lot of drift cars in Guam, as you can imagine. So that's going to be pretty sick when that arrives there. So yeah, if you guys keep an eye on my socials over the next few months, you'll probably see some beautiful tropical pictures of this car in Guam, which will be really sick. So yeah, big up Mr. Jose if you're watching. Mr. Wyatt Elliott as well, his TRD Chaser is about to arrive. Where's that bad boy? Is that further down, or have I missed it? That was the there we go. No, that's the, where is it? That's the TRD Chaser. Did I put a picture up? Maybe I didn't put a picture up. No, I didn't put a picture up. Schoolboy. But yeah, Mr. Wyatt, his TRD Chaser is about to arrive in the States as well. I think he's picking it up tomorrow, Wednesday or Thursday, he said. So we'll get some pictures of that when it arrives. And obviously C63, guys, a little bit laggy on the ticket itself. Like I said, in Europe it's worth like 50,000, 60,000, which is worth a lot of money. So if you haven't got a ticket on this, make sure you do. Like I said a million times, I'm never going to get one of these again. It's a 507 estate, which they only made 20 and it's a lovely car. Maybe I should stop going against my gut instincts. But this car's really nice, guys. I really would. If you haven't got a ticket, make sure you get one. If I was going to pick out all three of these cars, the C63, the RX-7, I would genuinely take the C63. I love RX-7. This we've got very good odds on this. We're just over half sold. I think we've got about 4 or 5 days left. Obviously, I'm going to push the marketing a bit between now and the end. But I do think it probably won't sell out. So so yeah. Oh, too loud, bro. Oh, is it too loud? What am I doing? Is it too loud? Sorry. Nah, a C63 isn't too loud. Can I hear D&B? Background of mine just crazy. Yeah, you can hear the D&B. Have I made the video too loud? I apologise. I'm on a new PC setup today, guys. Let me play it. Let's try and get the sound right with you guys while we're on the stream, because I won't know otherwise. Right, if I press how's that? Any better? Let me know if that's got good volume control. Yeah, I'll wait till I see in the comments if you think that's a bit better. Good, better, better. Right, thank you guys. So it's just important we do it in the live stream because like I said, I'm testing a new setup today. So yeah, that's that. Right, anyway, that's the C63. Like I said, it's quite undersold at the moment. I'm going to try and push it, but I do think you've got very good odds on that one at the moment. So yeah, make sure you get a ticket before it closes. In literally about 5 days' time, one of you is going to be taking the keys for this very car. You lucky bugger. Right, let's go on to the today's raffle, guys. R32, baby. Who's taking this one home? Absolutely sick car, this. Like I said in the last live draw, it's very hard to find these in nice condition now. You know, back when we were younger, we were drifting and buying these cars for about £2,000, £2,000. And obviously a lot of them got wrecked. You know, they were very cheap back then, so we kind of just ran them down walls and crashed them into roundabouts, yada, yada, yada. So there aren't many really nice ones left in the UK, and the ones that are nice go for crazy money. So yeah, surprisingly expensive. I'm not sure what you guys think this car's actually worth. Let me know in the comment section what you think this car's actually worth, sort of retail money. I'm interested to see what you guys think. I see them at about £5,000, but that's not what they go for anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, let us know what you think it's worth in the comment section. But yeah, very clean car. This very basic mods. Obviously RB20, so it's 2-litre turbo. Quickly flick through. You've got the different sort of GTST lights on the back. You've got the original GTST body kit, which is really cool. You've got the side skirts and the rear spats. This car is quite unique because it's got a full GTR R32 genuine front end conversion. So you guys can see this. You've got the lights, bonnet, grille, bumper, splitter. Everything is genuine OEM R32. Let me just keep going forwards a bit. Nice looking engine bay. A couple of little, like, some of the sort of, it's been sitting around this car for a while, so probably if someone wins it, you could do a little bit of TLC on the engine bay and just tidy up some of the nuts and bolts and shit. But generally speaking, it's very clean. Considering this car is what, 1990, how old is this car, guys? 92, 30, my God, my maths is so bad. 30 something years old, isn't it? See, it's very old. Yeah, cool car, man. Original R32 GTR wheels, which are now worth loads of money. Super clean interior. Quite rare to see as well. It's got back seats. A lot of us used to strip out all these interiors. Nice and clean. And a lot of these are normally cracked and all messed up, but this one's all in nice condition. Seats are lovely. No tears or anything. You've got the bad man speakers at the back. I love this old school Japanese audio. Is just so cool, man. Proper retro. And yeah, basic mods, like I said, intercooler, exhaust, a little bit more boost. Probably runs 250 horsepower, which, you know, it doesn't weigh very much, this car, so it's more than enough. You could actually add a bigger turbo on it. I did a very cool review on a GTST many years ago, about 7 or 8 years ago, which had about 420 horsepower. Perfect amount of power. And it was a very nice responsive setup, because, you know, the problem is with a 2-litre RB20, if you put a too big a turbo on it, it becomes a bit of a lag monster. So you want to kind of try and find that sort of, that efficient spot. Yeah, lovely car, this, man. All the sort of arches are nice and clean. You can see there's a little bit of paint fade down here, just from where stones have sort of chipped it, but that's pretty normal, to be fair. Yeah, lovely car. And that classic grey, sort of grey metallic paintwork as well, which is sort of very synonymous with a lot of the R32 GTRs. But yeah, what were you guys thinking about the price? So you guys are saying 30k, 25k. Yeah, in the UK, you're probably looking at about 20k. They're a bit cheaper here, these cars, because obviously they've been here a long time and there isn't really the interest with Japanese cars as there is in Europe now. About 20k here, which is about 25,000 euros equivalent. In Europe, let me see what you guys are saying. I can get untangled. 30k, 40, 50k. Yeah, I think in Italy it'll be worth a lot more money. I've got a very good friend who imports cars to Italy, and the cars are generally a lot more expensive in Italy. But yeah, I would say out there maybe 30 to 40, depending on the person. But obviously Japanese cars do fetch sort of stronger money in Europe. Hawkeye says 150k in the Netherlands. I don't think it's going to be quite that expensive, brother. But the same thing with the Supra. When Hide Stoke won the 900 horsepower Supra, that was worth about 45, 50 grand. In Europe, it's worth about 80, 90. So yeah, what a win that was. He got a crazy amount of money. He still got the car, Mr. Hide. He still hasn't touched high boost, he told me. But I'm sure the time will come. But yeah, a crazy car that. Oh, and I might have another top secret Supra coming. I'm not going to tell you too much. Nothing's been finalised yet, but I am in discussions on a very incredible top secret Supra, even more wild than the last one. It's actually a very famous car that I believe was originally built in the Netherlands. It was like a show car in the Netherlands, but yeah, obviously using all Japanese parts. Very cool car, 1,000 horsepower. But yeah, I don't want to get you too excited. Let's get the sort of clean, immaculate twin turbo Supra out the way first, and then we'll see if we can get this top secret Supra. But yeah, I'll try my best for you guys. I'm trying to get some really sick cars at the moment, so yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah, Kino knows. Yeah, that's exactly that one, brother. You know the one I mean. Top man knows his cars. And you're right. Let's do the R32, guys. I'm sort of gassing about all the other cars. But yeah, RX-7 as well is about halfway through, and like I said, C63 is really good odds at the moment. So yeah, make sure you grab some entries before they all go. But yeah, R32, beautiful car, guys. And one of you lucky bar stewards is going to be taking it home in about 10 minutes time. So yeah, we'll start wrapping it up today, guys, and we'll start doing the live draw. Let me just make sure. How many tickets were in this? Was 3,000? Oh, sorry, 3,599. So yeah, let us know in the comment section if you guys are about ready to wrap it up. We've been talking for about half an hour now. I know you guys like to have a little chat with me sometimes. So yeah, let's do it. Let us know in the comment section if you guys are ready. Ping says, "Bro, tell us." I'm trying. It's just about at the moment. It's just about monies. Because obviously these cars go out for sort of crazy money, and then, you know, it's really what someone's prepared to pay for it. But yeah, if I can get a deal on it and we can kind of make it, realistic, then I definitely will try and get it for you guys. But it's a monster car. It's probably had like £200,000 spent on it over time. Obviously, it's not worth that now, but yeah, crazy car. Right, guys, I think you pretty much are ready to find out today's winner. Wish I could wear my sunglasses. I just can't see the fucking screen, excuse my friend. I can see this screen, I can see this screen, but I can't see this screen because I've got polarized lenses. Must be something to do with my screen. Anyway, first world problems. Right, let's get Google random number generator up on the screen, guys. So we got Google. Oh, man can't spell. Yes, you can. Google random number generator. There we go, guys. Do you want me to like refresh the page or anything? Someone last time was like, oh, it's always low numbers. It's not. We had a succession of high numbers, and then someone said it's always high numbers. I can't win. But it's Google random number generator, guys. It might be low, it might be in the middle, it might be a high, but it's random. Yeah? So it's just going to be random. So if it doesn't land on your number, don't moan. Yeah? It's just luck of the draw today, guys. Obviously, if you bought more tickets, you're going to have a higher chance, but that doesn't guarantee anything. But yeah, it might be a low number, it might be a high number, it might be a middle number. I can't work it out. It's random. That's why we're using random number generator. Right, guys, so we'll refresh it so it's fresh. We got number one, ticket number one. And then just confirm in the comment section how many tickets we've got today. I believe it was 3599, but I will wait for you guys to confirm. Please tell me how many tickets we've got in today's competition. And just remember, if you're new to this and you've been allocated tickets today, no one else is going to have your numbers. Every number allocated to you is completely unique. All the numbers are issued 1 to 3599. Obviously, we sold out, so everyone's got a number. And yeah, your numbers are totally unique. If you got number 6, you got number 1282, and you got number 3100. No one else will have that number. These are completely unique to you. So this isn't like a sweepstake in America where you just buy millions of tickets and you've got no idea what's actually going on or who the winners are. It's very clear cut, my giveaways. You all get a number, and yeah, if you buy more numbers, you've got more chances, and whatever number that lands on, you take the car. It's really as simple as that. So yeah, you guys are confirming 3599, yeah, 3599. That's it. You got Marek's got 666. Always makes me laugh when someone gets 666 or 69. I'm a child, or 420 or 1. Someone always has to get number 1. We have had a number 1 winner once a long time ago. There was only 500 tickets in that competition though, but we have had a 1 We had a 1 once. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to, in about 5, 10, 20 seconds, we're going to do our 3, 2, 1. I'm going to smash generate. And whatever number lands on there, I'm going to cross-reference it on my order sheet. I'm not going to make a mistake like an absolute idiot. I think you guys like my live draws because there's always guaranteed to be some sort of calamity. Today we had too much volume on the C63. But yeah, I'm going to press that. I'm going to cross-reference it. And then we're going to try and give whoever won it a ring. And that's it. And don't do a Pierre. You got to answer. Pierre was like eating baguettes or something last week. He was busy. So yeah, please make sure you have your phones at the ready. I've got my phone at the ready. And yeah, we'll call the winner live on air, and we will capture that exciting moment. Right, I've been gassing for 31 minutes. I'm gonna have a slurp on my coffee. I want to see 3, 2, 1s in the comment section. You beauties, and then yeah, once I see the ones, smash the button. Jobs are good. Who's gonna take this bad boy home today, man? Exciting times. One R32 coming to someone's driveway very soon. Lucky get. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Ping. He says, thank you for the opportunity. Grant's on the 4s. Grant's in here. Woo-woo! Big up, Mr. Grant. Right, I see the 3s. I see the 2s. Exciting times, man. It's mad thing, innit? Just press that button, bang, you got a car. Wow. Right, I see the 1s, guys. Let's get the tunes on. Let's get the copyright up. Right, ready? 3. Where's my mouse? 3, 2, 1. R32 GTST, baby. Generate. Early number. Someone's going to be like, oh, it's always early numbers. 434. So we got a 434 today, guys. Number 434. Before I get too excited, I'm going to start checking it out on my order screen. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm just going to make sure I don't read out the wrong person for the second time. 434. Yep, right, we got someone. Let me just make sure. 434, ticket number 434. Yes, this is them. 100%. I'm like extra trippy now with reading these out. I'm like triple checking everything. Ticket number 434. Right, we got a winner, guys. How many tickets did he buy? He only bought 1 on this one, but he has 11 orders, so there's probably more tickets. Let me just double check. Right, and it's quite mad because someone else was saying, I'll guarantee the car's going to go here today. And we've got our first ever winner from this country, which is really cool. So the winner today is Christopher Traunizek. I think I'm hopefully saying your name correctly. Christopher Traunizek. And he's from Austria. So this is our first ever winner from Austria. Obviously, you guys would have seen Alex won the Chaser in Switzerland. And we've got Austria next door. And this is our first ever winner from Austria. So yeah, massive congratulations, Christopher Traunizek. I'm probably saying your name completely wrong. Let's just look up his phone number. One sec, guys. So yeah, well done, Chris. You absolutely jamming it. So this car's going to Austria, man. That's pretty crazy. Here we go, Chris. I've got his number. No, he did buy quite a few tickets, guys. I think he bought about 10, 15 tickets for this, I think. We got his phone number as well. Let me just cruise back into the comments. Let's see if he's in the comment section. We got all the Austrians in here. Nico's from Austria. We've got Muzert. He's from Austria. Ping Slayer. He says, "Hey, you could take me for a spin." Congrats, Chris. Yeah, Christopher. I'll copy and paste his name. I can't say his surname. Maybe you guys can say it better. Here you go. And he's definitely got ticket number 434. Yeah, 100% the winner. R32 GTST. He is 100% today's winner. Chris, you jammy git. Oh man, you had 454. You were 10 off, 20 off, brother. So that's his name, guys. Traunizek. Christopher Traunizek. Anyway, let's give him a ring, lovelies. And there's only 4. We lost loads of viewers. As soon as I call the winner out, everyone just buggers. No one likes me. It's really sad. They just want to win a car. You bastards. Let's give Chris a ring, man. And if you haven't just won it, look, we got the C63 still there, and you've still got an RX-7, so no crying in the comment section, please. There's loads of other cars coming up to win. Right, let's give this guy a call. All right, what's the dialing code for Austria, guys? Can you just give us a little hand before I mess it up? I believe it should be 0043. Can you guys just confirm? 0043 for the Austrian dialing code. 0043. Thank you. So what do I do without you guys in the comments, man? I'll be naked. Right, let me just get his number. 0043. Right, 660 401. Don't read the last. No, 40162. Yada yada yada. Let me just make sure I got the number right. 0043 660 401 62. Yada yada yada. Right, we got his number, guys. Just give him a ring. Here we go. Let's get the comments back up. We're ringing.
Yeah, mate.
Hello, is that Chris?
Yes.
Do you know?
I'm looking the raffle.
Do you know who this is?
Yeah, in Monkey London.
Yes, brother. Woo woo! What are you saying, Chris? I've got some very exciting news for you, buddy.
Yeah, I'm looking the live stream right now, and I'm making some food from it.
Yeah,
I can't even believe it, man.
Yeah, crazy. Are you watching the live draw now?
Yeah.
Right.
It's on the television. I can't comment.
I got you, brother.
Yeah.
How many tickets did you buy?
I believe 10, 11, I think.
10 tickets.
But I'm not sure. Yeah.
Exciting, man. And you're our first winner from Austria. We had a winner in Switzerland, Alex, who won a chaser, and you're our first Austrian winner. So yeah, congratulations, brother.
Thanks, man. I'm speechless.
Don't worry, everyone.
Dream cars.
Everyone's speechless on the phone. What do you drive now, Chris?
An E30 and BMW E30.
Nice. What engine?
Just a 4-pot, 1.6.
1.6. Lovely.
But it's in nice condition.
Yeah, they're quite rare. And coupe, sedan, convertible?
Sedan. I'm a sedan guy.
Good
so
luck.
This is for real my dream R32.
Sick.
Not even the GTR. I don't like them at all.
Yeah.
It's the GTSC, the rear-wheel drive. It always has to be rear-wheel drive.
Perfect. You're the man after my own heart. Well, that's proper cool. So you've already got a sedan E30, so you obviously love a 4-door.
Yep.
And now you've got a 4-door R32, and you bought 10 tickets. It cost you £100, Chris. Pretty cool.
Yeah, in euros it's a little bit more, but yes, about 100 and something.
Happy days, man.
And I'm shaking, man. It's unbelievable.
Well, I can't actually imagine what it's like to actually win, because obviously I'm always giving them away. But yeah, I can imagine it's quite a surreal experience.
Yes.
And then what do you think you'll do, Chris? Do you want us to kind of bring it out there, or maybe you fly over and drive it back? What are you feeling, or do you want some time to think about it?
Yeah, I have to overthink this. I would love to come over to you and drive it home.
Yeah, just don't.
But I have to. Yeah.
Just don't let me drive it, because.
Okay,
you try and work out your logistics and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not. Yeah, I have to think it out.
Yeah, don't stress, man. Just if you do fly over, just don't let me drive it, because I seem to have a theme of getting arrested with everyone. So we'll just let you drive it if you come over.
Yeah.
All right, Chris. Well, yeah, thank you very much for answering the phone as well, because we didn't actually manage to get hold of Pierre last week. So very nice that you answered so quickly, and you're actually watching the live draw as well, which is really cool.
Yeah, I can't believe you said my first name, and I'm like, okay, Christopher. And then, yeah, my second name is kind of hard to spell, but it's actually called Grabnicek, that's unspellable for you.
Yeah, when I see you, you can tell me how to pronounce. I don't think I pronounce anybody's names correctly, but you're definitely the winner, man. You got ticket number 434. You were in it to win it, and you took the prize. Well done, Chris.
Thanks, mate. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, well, you're going to have a very good day. Go and tell all your friends and your family and stuff. But, yeah, what I'll do is, Chris, I'll send you an email in about 20 minutes. We'll put it all in writing, and then obviously we'll start working out logistics of getting your baby to you. Okay, brother?
Yeah, that's good. Thanks, mate.
Cool. All right, Chris. Congratulations from me and the audience. And, yeah, one R32 coming to you very soon.
Thanks, man.
All right, brother. Have a lovely day, Chris.
Very happy. Very glad.
Take care. Much love.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, Chris. Nice guy. And just say as well, credit to you guys as well, because obviously Chris's first language is not English, it's Austrian or German, whatever he speaks. So credit to you guys that are answering the phones if you're not from the UK and managing to speak in English to me, because I know it's a bit of a mission speaking in two languages. So yeah, that's the winner today, guys. Mr. Chris from Austria. That was our first ever winner in Austria, which is super, super cool. Hopefully we're going to get, C63. We've had a lot more sort of British entries, so hopefully we'll get one to the UK. Last chat we had was Will in Jersey or Guernsey, wherever he was from. But yeah, like I said, it doesn't, it's really just down to the day, how many tickets you've bought, and it's up to Google random number generator. So the main thing is we're spreading this love all over the world and keeping these car enthusiasts alive. Because I tell you now, in 20 years' time, the world's going to be very different to what we know now with all this electric nonsense controlling our freedoms. How dare they? I will be Mad Maxing it to the day I die. But yeah, thank you so much to you guys for watching today. Sorry I couldn't give out an R32 to everyone. Like I always say, I wish you could all win one, but Chris had the right number on the day, and he took the prize. And that's it, guys. That's how it goes. Then we just cruise through the comments before we disappear. Andy says, is this 63 my old one? No, that was a black, obsidian black one I had years ago, facelift. This is a 507 facelift, so it's a slightly newer one. It's actually better than my old one, because my old one wasn't a 507. But yeah, that's like I said, the great odds on that C63. I think some of you guys are really missing a trick with that car. Maybe you don't kind of sort of get it or realise what it's about, but it's just sick car in estate format. Very, very cool. Let me just scroll down a little bit. Loads of people saying congratulations to Chris. Yeah, obviously Chris says he's got a E30 sedan and he loves rear-wheel drive, so the guy's obviously partial to a few clutch kicks, I would assume. So no doubt we'll see Chris doing a few cheeky skids in the R32. And maybe if we do take it out there, maybe I'll go to Austria for a little bit and stay with him, which would be pretty cool. And yeah, thank you, Grant, for coming in today. I know it's probably about 5 in the morning for Grant today. So yeah, big up Mr. Grant being an excellent moderator. And then yeah, next car, Stephen, we've got coming up, just to give you an idea, we got a twin turbo manual Supra, immaculate condition, done a few cheeky mods in it, like HKS exhaust, work wheels, just basic stuff. Very clean, you could eat your dinner off it, a real sort of timepiece, this car. And then after that, I think we've got maybe an Evo coming up. And then after that, I'll try and get this top secret Supra if we can come to an agreement on the monies. But at the moment, we're sort of a bit too far apart. But yeah, thank you so much for you guys for watching today. Like I always say, if I had a million Skylines to give out, I would. But yeah, Chris bagged it. Lucky get. But yeah, I'm going to be back on the live draw probably in about 5 days' time on the C63. And then I believe the RX-7's got about 12, 13 days left. I think that'll probably sell out early. But yeah, we've got a couple of live draws coming up over the next few weeks. So yeah, gives you a chance to chat bollocks to me and look at my ugly mug. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's live draw. Thank you so much for joining Mr. Spunky London. And I will see you guys in the next live draw. Yeah, big congratulations, Chris. And yeah, love you guys very much. Speak to you soon. Peace, love, unity. Send it. Ciao.